Well, as we bring you other stories too, as a father of 14 children, Elon Musk has made some unusual choices coming up with names. One even reads like a mathematical equation, which goes against traditional advice to make them easy to say and spell.
Now, for all other parents out there, perhaps it's best to turn to the professionals as baby name experts predict the biggest trends and monitor what's in and what's on the way out. And one such expert joins us now, the editor-in-chief of Nameberry, Sophie Keem, live out of Chicago. Nice to see you. Let's start with an apology to anyone named Heather, Danny, Megan or Justin. They're just going out of style, right? Why?
Yeah, there are a couple of reasons. First, parents generally don't want to give their kids names that sound like they're a part of their parents' or grandparents' generation. And names like Heather, Danny, Megan, and Justin are really common mom and dad names now, especially in Australia. But parents also value individuality today. There was so much conformity with everything but baby names included in the post-war era. And parents wanted to give their children names that were well-liked and well-used back then. But today, it's seen as a badge of honor to give your baby a name that's pretty unique. You know, we're exposed to so many more names than ever before with social media. So parents are having to search further and wider for these truly unusual names.
OK, so we've seen the headline, and that is Pipit and Hawk are trending names. What other names are becoming popular and what's the reason?
Yeah, so at Nameberry, we've noticed parents searching for names that are both unconventional yet recognizable, which is a very hard balance to meet sometimes. But this has led to the rise of what we call traveling light baby names, which are short, snappy names, and they work really well across a variety of languages. So no matter where your child travels in the world or what kind of family they end up having down the line, people will be able to pronounce their name. So names that are currently popular in Australia, like Kaya, Mia, Koa, and Luca, are considered traveling light names. And some other names that are going to rise on the global scale include Yuna, Fia, and Lenny for girls, and names like Everin, Kit, and Laith for boys.
OK, you just touched on it there. We know from Chicago you've been looking into Australia's fastest growing names. So what's a couple for the girls and a couple for the guys?
So the fastest growing girl name in Australia is Cleo, followed by Nina, Ada, Lottie, and Maisie. High energy girl names with a lot of vintage flair, and they're very strong as well. And for boys, Miles, Tommy, August, Ollie, and Finley, which are soft and sensitive. These are, nickname style names like Tommy and Ollie, very UK style, while Miles and August feel more in line with the American trends.
So I like them. I like them all. I love all those.
Yeah, because they sound like they're out of Bridgerton.
We're not seeing Larry and Kylie on any of those lists. Are they popular anywhere in the world? We've clearly made them unpopular in Australia, but anywhere in the world.
I mean, Kylie is most popular in the US right now out of anywhere in the world. It's ranked at number 207 here, but that's down from peak at number 49 in 2004. And Kylie it's a true Australian name. It's only popular in the US because of Kylie Minogue, but it stayed relevant here because of Kylie Jenner, who wouldn't have been given her name if it wasn't for Kylie Minogue. So here in the US, it's a Gen Z name, but in Australia, it's more Gen X millennial.
What about Larry?
Larry, unfortunately, no matter where you go in the world, it's a boomer name. It was in the top 25 in the US from 1936 to 1959.
1936?
Yeah. And it only left our top 1,000 in 2023.
Love it.
So, Australia, your data only goes back to the 1950s, but Larry was the top 100 for the entire decade. Now, Lawrence, on the other hand, it's currently in the 500s in the US and England, but I would be so surprised if any of those babies are called Larry.
Yeah, thank you. I hope my mum, Faye, I hope you're listening to that. I hope you heard that, calling me Larry. Good to see you.
Thank you so much. It's fascinating. It's like a snapshot in time.
Yeah, thank you for that, and thank you, Mum. Just ahead.